Everyone cried at funerals in 𝗙𝗨𝗡 Street. Everyone except her. While mothers wiped their eyes and men covered their faces, the evil woman stood at the back and smiled. Not a soft smile. Not a sad smile. A wide, calm smile, like someone watching something good happen. The first time I noticed it, my stomach turned cold. That was the day I understood something was very wrong. My name is turned. I am not special. I sell phone accessories near the bus stop and live in a small room behind my aunt's house. 𝗙𝗨𝗡 Street is noisy in the day and quiet at night. We greet each other, borrow salt, argue, and laugh. We bury our dead together. That is why the woman's smile did not make sense. Funerals are not places for smiling. Her name was 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟, or at least that was what people called her. She lived alone in the last house near the old fence. No husband. No children. No visitors. She always wore black, even on sunny days. When she walked, her slippers made no sound. When she passed, people stopped talking without knowing why. The first funeral was for old 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟. He died quietly in his sleep. As we lowered his body into the ground, I heard a small laugh. I turned and saw 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 smiling, her eyes shining like she was proud. I blinked, and the smile was gone. She wiped her face like she had been crying. I told myself I imagined it. 2 weeks later, another death came. Then another. Each time, 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 was there. Each time, she smiled at the exact moment people cried the loudest. Children began to whisper. Dogs refused to go near her. Even the air felt heavy when she arrived at funerals. One night, my aunt warned me. She said, "Do not greet that woman at night. Do not answer her if she calls your name." I asked why. She shook her head and said, "Some people feed on sorrow." I laughed, but my laugh sounded weak. After the 4th funeral, strange things started happening. I dreamed of graves opening. I woke up smelling soil on my hands. At night, I heard footsteps outside my window, slow and careful. When I looked out, no one was there, but the ground looked pressed, like someone had been standing. One evening, I followed 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 after a burial. I do not know why. My legs moved by themselves. She walked calmly, humming softly. She did not look back, but I felt she knew I was there. When she reached her house, she stopped and said, "You should not follow people who smile at funerals." I froze. She turned slowly. Her face was kind. Too kind. She asked my name. I told her. She nodded and smiled again. This time, the smile stayed too long. Then she went inside and closed the door quietly. The next funeral was for a young man. People were angry and afraid. As prayers were said, 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 smiled wider than ever. Suddenly, the wind blew hard. Dust filled the air. Someone screamed. When everything became calm again, 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 was gone. That night, I dreamed I was standing in a long line of people. 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 walked past us, touching our heads one by one. When she touched me, she whispered, "Soon." I woke up screaming. The following morning, news spread fast. 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟's house was empty. Her door was open. Inside, there was nothing. No bed. No clothes. No food. Just the smell of fresh earth and a small smile drawn on the wall with red chalk. Deaths continued. The elders said it was sickness. But at every funeral, someone said they saw a woman smiling behind the crowd. Always smiling. Always watching. Even when the body was small. Even when the crying was loud. One evening, as I walked home, I heard my name. I turned and saw 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗟 standing near the fence. She looked younger. Her smile was gentle. She said, "You notice things. That is why I like you." I ran. I did not stop until I reached my room. That night, my aunt fell sick suddenly. Her breathing was weak. As neighbors gathered, I heard a soft laugh outside. I knew that sound. At my aunt's funeral, I did not cry. I was watching. When the prayers reached their end, I felt it before I saw it. Mama Sua stood across from me, smiling, nodding slowly, like she was counting something. She looked straight at me and whispered, "Next." No one else heard it. Only me. Since that day, I see her everywhere. At bus stops. In crowds. In reflections. She never speaks again. She only smiles. And every time she smiles, someone on Ajola Street falls sick or dies. I have tried to leave, but something always pulls me back. My dreams are full of funerals I have not attended yet. Faces I know. Faces I love. And her smile at the center of them all. Tonight, there is another funeral on Ajola Street. People are already gathering. I am standing at the back, my heart pounding. Then I feel it. The crowd grows quiet. I look up and see her smiling, closer than ever before. This time, she is smiling directly at you. Subscribe to watch what happened next in the next story.